goes and he explains as follows. התורה הקדושה, the holy Torah, כתבה רק בשט בדמותו ובצלמו. Only in shet it wrote in his likeness and his image. כמו שנאמר ביצירת האדם הראשון. On who else was it said? On האדם הראשון himself. נעשה אדם בצלמנו כדמותנו. When הקדוש ברוך הוא created האדם הראשון, he says, I'm going to make a man in my image, in my likeness. לפי שבקין והבל נתערבה בהווייתם זו המטרה. How come he didn't say that on Cain and on Hevel? Because when Cain and Hevel were born, was mixed in it the impurity of the snake. Because when Cain and Hevel were born, was mixed in it the impurity of the snake. אשר משחק מאיש מראהו בתוארו האדם. That the impurity of the snake destroys the beauty and the look of the human. אשר משחק מאיש מראהו destroys. אשר משחק מאיש מראהו בתוארו. Therefore, Cain and Hevel were deformed or distorted, or they just look weird. It says, צורות משונות. They look weird. They didn't look like אדם הראשון. And I'll repeat, היו צורות שניהם משונות. משונה means weird or different. We do know that Cain, later on, we're going to learn that in other classes, that the offsprings of Cain had two heads. Story in the Talmud that Shlomo Melech, we're going to learn that more in depth when we learn about the 7 levels in the earth, but the offspring, the lineage of Cain, there are creatures with two heads. But anyways, that the offsprings of Cain have two heads. The story in the Talmud that Shlomo Melech, we're going to learn that more in depth when we learn about the 7 levels in the earth, but the offspring, the lineage of Cain, there are creatures with two heads. But anyways, 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 there are creatures with two heads. אשר משחק מאיש מראהו בתוארו האדם. 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 משחק מאיש מראהו בתוארו האדם. מתרחב מאיש מרעיב.
You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today. Living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today.
And he goes by the name of Ebenezer Good. His friends call him Easer and he is the main geezer. And he vibe up the place like no other man could. He's refined, he's sublime, he makes you feel fine. They're very much maligned and misunderstood. But if you know Easer, he's a real crowd pleaser. He's ever so good, he's Ebenezer Good. You see, he's mischievous, mysterious and devious. When he circulates amongst the people in the place, once you know he's fun, there's something of a genius. He gives a grin that goes around face to face to face. Backwards and then forwards, forwards and then backwards. Easer is a geezer, he loves to muscle it. That's about the time the crowd will shout the name of Easer. He's fucking in